Hello, my name is Second. We are playing Enigmatica 10. And first thing I want to do today is work on upgrading this jetpack. It's, we can fly around with it, but we lose all of our armor. So we have a little bit of tin dust, which we're going to dump in there. And a little bit of copper. And we're going to see if this will get us a little bronze. I'm not sure how much tin it takes. Okay. 1 ground tin. Very good. Now we come over here to our crusher. I just crushed up some diamonds. And we're gonna need a block of steel. There we go. And is there anything else we need? Well, we need the jetpack itself, which we have. It just doesn't realize it. Here's our bronze. Here's our armored jetpack. So, not quite as good as our osmium, but we're, it's a lot better than, 0. Now, the next thing I want to think about, our storage solution, is very vanilla. And we don't have a lot of great ways to increase our personal inventory slots, unless we were to get into occultism. So we're going to get into occultism. Now, the first thing, we're going to need some resources. Some things appear to have changed. Instead of just eating the demon's dream, you now have to craft it into this demon's dream essence, and we could even throw it into spirit fire to purify it. Spirit fire is not particularly difficult to make, but we will need a flint and steel. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one of those. I got a little more demon's dream growing. Now, while we're waiting for this stuff to grow, we ought to go ahead and make the guidebook from the mod. Now, this is a guidebook, and it's a crafting ingredient that doesn't get consumed. Nothing's unlocked in it yet. I hope it works. Now, spirit fire, in my experience, is safe. You don't have to worry about it spreading or burning or setting things on fire. Well, what it is, it's a crafting mechanic, and this Demon's Dream Essence is one of the things we can throw in. Get ourselves some overworld essence. What we're gonna... Ow. Gotta be careful with this jetpack, folks. We're gonna fly over here to what we pointed out as an otherworld grove. We need to harvest some of the wood. We can just drop down here, probably. Let's see. Let's get a little air. Okay, and now we are seeing into the other. And I hope it lasts more than a couple seconds. This should be giving us other wood. I believe it did. Let's get some air and get a little more. If we can find some easily. Here we go. Now, if we were to harvest this without some way to see into the other, we would just get oak, which is not what we want. This stuff lasts a good long time. It used to be when you ate the raw demon's dream, which I guess you don't anymore. It was over pretty quickly. But this is good. And it's over. Now, the main use for this stuff is to get otherworld ashes. So I clicked on the mark all unlocked entries as red. It looked like the stuff was actually a little bit off the side of the screen. So watch out for that. I'm just gonna mark everything as red. because I basically know what I'm doing. Looks like some stuff has changed, but not too much. Spirit story, yeah. What we're gonna be working towards is this stuff. Another thing the Spirit Fire will do for us is allow us to turn andesite into other stone, which we're gonna want other stone itself. We're also gonna want this burnt other stone to make chalk. So I'm gonna smelt a little bit of this up. Now, right now our smelter is kind of our production pinch point. This is where it's all not going quite fast enough. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can't upgrade it. We finally got some osmium there. There we go. We are going to need some more of those basic control circuits. We're going to need a little iron, a little redstone, and some planks. There's basically two kinds of upgrades you can put in these mechanism machines. There's a kind we're about to use, which will, basically, we're going to get another 2 processing slots here. It's going to be able to hold more energy, everything. The other kind is stuff like, energy increases, speed increases. We'll get into those. But these tier installers are wonderful, because you can just go ahead and upgrade your machine right in the world. We're going to turn auto sort on so that, it doesn't just fill up one of these. This is going to dump spruce in, and as soon as the osmium dust is done processing, we'll get more spruce over here. It's doing 3 at once, which is going to be significantly faster than 1 at once. There's 3 more of those upgrades. Each one of them will add another 2 slots. So, the next one will increase the amount of processing by, 60%? This is a tripling, though. So you want to get the basic into the smelter, as soon as you can. You can also craft these directly. You just need the energized smelter, all of the parts. You just got the smelter where the planks were. The same is true for, all of the machines you can upgrade this way. You can't upgrade all of them. For instance, I think our electrolytic separator is our electrolytic separator, but we could upgrade all of these eventually. Now we've got our burnt other stone, and we've got our otherworld ashes. We're going to make 2 impure white chalk. We're going to combine another one with gold dust and glowstone dust to get an impure gold chalk. And then we're going to run over here to our spirit fire. Pure white chalk and golden chalk. This is what you actually use to draw the circles that we're about to draw on the ground. There's 2 other kinds we'll need to progress in the mod before we get them. First pinnacle we're going to draw, and you can't see it in the book. There's some kind of visual glitch going on. It's Ezeveus' spectral compulsion. We can see it very easily using patchouli. Now there's a couple of things that we don't have here, but since we have the chalk, I thought we'd at least get to that part. Now all you do is you just right-click with your chalk, proper color chalk over the proper colored rune, fill it in. We got, I'm gonna need a little gold in here. There we go. Now we're also gonna need candles, and we're gonna need some spirit-attuned crystals. We can use any type of candle, so we're gonna go with vanilla for now. And we are gonna need other stone for some purposes other than setting it on fire. We're gonna start with 5 of these sacrificial bowls, and then 8 gold will give us a golden sacrificial bowl. We're also going to need 8 diamonds to finish this off. So, you know, this stuff isn't cheap. But we're going to throw the diamonds into the spirit fire. Get some spirit-attuned gems. Craft them in a 2x2. Get our spirit-attuned crystals. And now we have everything we need to finish it off. Here, we found these candles somewhere, and by found I mean stole. Here are our crystals. We're going to need these extra bowls for the items that we're going to be sacrificing to our dark gods to, in the case of this particular panicle, do a little crafting. It is now, 10 days later? Maybe more, I forget. The pack has been updated twice. Among other things, we can now see what we're doing. So that's good. We also have a couple of basic quest lines. And we have stuff in the pack like functional storage and chipped and iron chests. So not only do we not have to live like this anymore, we have also kind of lost our immediate impetus to get into occultism instantly. But now we can actually do it. So we're going to go ahead and deal with the other new thing, which is these quests. It looks like it wants a seed. Where is anything? Okay. On the main screen for the quest to register, maybe? We'll have to test that. Demon's Dream Fruit. Let's see, what happens if we put it in our inventory and then we put it back in the barrel? Okay. So it does register, we just don't get the toast until, I'll bet if we crafted with it from there, we wouldn't get, we'll find some way to test that sort of thing. We have tip. I know we have some spirit fire. Let's see if we can figure out what it wants. There we go. Just walk in. Let's see what's next. Okay, it wants actual other wood. I think we still have some lying around. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Alright, here we are again. That's alright. Let's grab some of this stuff. There we go. Alright, so the first thing that the questline wants us to do beyond basic materials is to summon a Philiad Crusher. We're going to set this up just the way we did the first one, but instead of Ezevaius's, I don't think we'll be using Ezevaius's. Nope, I didn't think so. We will get a Philiad Miner, but we're not even going to make one of those, probably. We're going to need to go to Hadron's, I believe anyway, we're going to need to go to Hadron's Lure. No, okay, so it's the other level one. It's Aviar's Sir. Oh, okay, the basic of the basic. We just need white chalk, candles. I think I picked up some iron. And oh, wonderful. RFE troubles are over, folks. We have the Pawa mod. What we don't have right now is too much honey. I know I grabbed some bees, but I thought this might be cool too. I think... oh, that's not it. There's something. Yeah. This. Oh, I was so close. Yeah. So we can make candles out of tallow. And I believe that we can make real jetpacks. Is that a real jetpack? I mean, is that the worst real jetpack? The one that just kills you? Alright, I don't know what that was. Alright, piggies. So we're just gonna breed them up, because if memory serves, this thing is a little clumsy, and I don't want to kill all of them. But if memory serves, the butcher knife is a way to get tallow. We just got some. There's some more. How much do we got? Is that enough? That's 8. Yeah! What's, anybody know any good Charlotte's Web jokes? That's alright, 16. Perfect. Alright, now, let's see. This will give us 16. And I don't think that we light these. We didn't used to, at least. Do I not have a flint and steel in here? I don't know where anything is. I'm so glad we have functional storage now and iron chests, because we can't this. I hate to, just insert your own Big Lebowski reference. Any candle. I guess the occultism candle doesn't have the tag yet. I'm sure that'll get fixed. Let's see, do we like these? No, you can't even click on them. Let's another one. We'll have to grab 2 more. I'm sure we have enough honeycomb for that. Now we're gonna do this one just like we did the last one, and we should be able to. Yeah, we can see it in the book now, as well as seeing it in the world. Now we're just gonna hork these. There we go. Put this together. Okay, I may have to uninstall my sort. Like, it's gone mad. It's sorting everything by item ID. Watch this. This will be horrible. Whoa! Alright. So we're gonna need a book and quill. And we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go like so. And this is what I mean when I said that the dictionary is a non-consumable crafting ingredient. This is the only thing in the mod that I've ever found to be a little difficult to explain. But you put the manual right in there, and then you get your bound book, and you get the manual back. Now we also have our XCI integration back, which is very nice, so we can go in there, see what we need to do. Now we'll need some raw ore that we don't have, and I don't really feel like going mining right now for the crusher. But we are going to make the storage actuator base. We will just need a little bit of gold and some other stone slabs, right? See, my mouse is acting goofy. My mouse always acts goofy. That's not how it's done anymore. Let's see here. Okay, now it's done like that. That's fine. We'll take that and the book and 3 gold ingots back out to the first pentacle we made. It has a basis spectral compulsion. That's cool. That tooltip did not used to be there. I forget what distance you can have the bowls from the center. You don't have to have them right up on it, but we'll put our stuff in there, being careful not to right-click over the chalk with stuff like the pedestal, which would destroy it. And you put the bound book in the center. If it's valid ritual, you'll see that text. If it's invalid, which we will certainly make some invalid ones, I will screw it up. We'll see a different text. Sometimes if the book isn't bound, that's a classic mistake I make. But there's our thing. That is occultism in a nutshell. That's how you use the circles. I'm going to need to go mining so we can advance the quest line. So I think we're going to end it here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.